Let it burn, baby. What is going on, everybody? And welcome back to Terra Classic holders. We got it a little bit later than usual. Usually it's coming from 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Central, but it's roughly 9:30 a.m. roughly right now on the screen. And as you can see, we got the fourth batch Binance burn on the screen, 1.3 billion LUNC tokens burn. And we're really early because I don't even see it on Terra.io. It's not on the Binance batch exactly how much money in USDT Tether was spent for this burn. So it just came across in the last couple of minutes and I'm already spreading it out. And based on the Twitter, contest and polls that I was looking at, people were expecting from 2 to 3. Well, I was expecting from 2 to 3, and some people were around 2, and probably you're gonna tell me less than 2. Whichever it is, we got 1.3 billion burn plus right now. And the price is very important to analyze it and the rest of the deals because later this week we got more validators coming in on the 26th, 27 from Classic Crypto, from Happy Caddy Crypto, and different members in the community. Don't go anywhere. Go ahead and smash the like button, guys. Consider subscribing to the channel and turn on those notification bells. Breaking news, LUNC Army. The other one, the next Binance burn is here, and obviously nothing compared to the ones that it's done by the LUNC Blaze portal burn, but it helps regardless, right? So here it is. It's still looking at 22,752,000,000. I'm not even recording, it's not showing, and I'm gonna go ahead and refresh this for you so you can tell the latest, but it seems that it's still there, so it's still taking some time. I'm showing you right now on the screen the Binance information. It's not even here, so it's gonna say right here 1.3, and the equivalent maybe it's gonna be less than $500,000. That's just my guess right now. We'll have to see right now. First one, it was 5.5 billion. Second one was 2.9 billion. Third one was 2.5 billion. And the fourth one is 1.3 billion. Look, now let's talk a little bit about, I'm going to go ahead and show this on the screen. Let's talk a little bit about the amount that we just received. I think it's a little bit low, right? It's low, in my opinion. I thought it was going to be much higher. That's it. I said it. I thought it was going to be much higher, knowing that, I mean, it seems that they were supporting the 0.2%, but it's okay. I can notice, right, the changes from the one tax to the other tax influence and this level of, this size and quantity for some specific categories on the burn from Binance fees as well. But yeah, I think it's a little bit low, and I expected something much coming closer to the 2 billion. Tell me in the comments what were your expectations, your estimates, and I want to see what it's the average. That'll be pretty fun to see. Now, I am posting this one, and this is the latest that I said right now, and here it is: 2.5 billion versus 1.3 billion, thanks to the 0.2 tax percent. Well done. So, and if I go to my previous post about the what do you think is gonna be burned, a lot of people 1.5, 3.4, 2. I think it's 2, but no more than that. So, okay. I think a lot of people expect a little bit more than that. That's exactly what we are guessing, and we're gonna be having the entire day of today to continue this conversation. Why was it this low? I think it's because, of course, the change of the burn tax. More validators on the way too. Okay, taking a look at the price, each of the arrows simplifies each of those burns, and what you can tell is roughly we do have a little bit of a pump before the burn. That wasn't the case for the third burn, in my opinion. With I was analyzing the price, we didn't have too much of the pump on that one. But on the fourth one, what I'm seeing right now on the screen is that yesterday we had something pretty nice coming in. I mean, we got a little bit of a price increase, not a huge pump by no means, right? It was roughly 10%, but it was sold off immediately. And right now, with the news, nothing seems that it's happening for LUNC. When it comes to a pump, right? I mean, I don't think that the adding of the validators for the Terra blockchain is going to add anything when it comes to pump 2. That's just my personal take. The only thing that can add a price pump, in my opinion, guys, will be the listing of Coinbase or more exchanges. That's the only thing that kind of comes to my mind as a potential pump indicator. Other than that, we've seen the 4 different Binance burns, and Binance is going to be the one that's going to burn the most. So if 1.3 billion is not enough for us, which I mean, I'm still taking, I'm super grateful, right? That Binance is doing it, and CC, they're willing to do this for the community. But we do have kind of need way more than that, in my opinion. And KuCoin and any other different exchange adopting this 1.2 tax burn and doing, you know, any on-chain burn is not gonna come anywhere close to what Binance just did, even though Binance burns to me were a little bit low this time around. So when I look at the price and, you know, long term, of course, we can all agree that it's gonna be a different story. Short term, I think we're probably in this week have a chance to get to this Fibonacci retracement, which is a 78% retracement. And after that will be the 100% retracement, which I am still on the fence, and I hope that we don't get there, because if we do get there, that will be the reset that I've been talking for a while, which I wouldn't be that surprised, but it's going to really change a lot of this, of the stigma and view of LUNC, as far as people are going to say that it's a scam, that it's a rock pull, that they're not going to come back again. In my opinion, that is the greatest indicators for me to come in and finally deploy a lot of money on that project that I believe, right? You cannot do anything with FUD, but I always like to analyze and add facts to the equation, right? Because obviously you and I know all the different price prediction from so many different people regarding a dollar, a dollar, honestly, a dollar LUNC in a couple of days, when the price of LUNC was pumping so much. And I was like, guys, we need to reset, we need to come down, whales need to sell off. And that is exactly what's happening. So my predictions are becoming true when it comes to the reset. I'm sad that we're not coming anywhere close to this, what I would call average, but I'm hopeful that with the Coinbase list, if they do that, we're gonna go back to that for just a second, right? And that's what I can tell you when it comes to the USDC. It's just looking at this nice consolidation pain, and it's not leaving that one at 3 cents. Looking at the price of Bitcoin, guys, still at 19,000. So I'm not asking too much of LUNC at this time, right? I'm just kind of forecasting kind of like the possibilities. But if Bitcoin is not moving up, then I mean, of course, LUNC has no chance of just all of the sudden pump as it did before, because now whales left and retail investors cannot take that with them, right? It's too much for us, which makes total sense. So obviously, right, we're gonna have a lot of conversation today when it comes to the burns. It's pretty weird that they haven't updated this one. Usually they do sync immediately, but I want to see the burn rate change as well, and the burn by tax too. And well, this is the 30 days. You can see how we changed the 1.2 to 0.2, and it's pretty much flat as compared to the increase, right? So that's, I mean, you can totally see how it was increasing here, and this is becoming a little flatter. So a little bit more difficult to get to way more burns consistently. Well, now you know, everybody. Breaking news, 1.3 billion plus burned by Binance today in the fourth batch. It was a lot. It was a lot cut from the previous one, and I hope we get more burns later on as we continue, because from what I can see, the trend, it's going down. See you next time, everybody. Peace.